But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Airport CEO Season 4. Last episode what we did was we started to make sort of the basic things to make some money in this game, which most of the time includes a shop and a restaurant. Now we built a restaurant, we did some beautification, so this is just a temporary restaurant. This is just going to be here to make some money, and then we're going to take it down once we get to the point that we're actually going to make the airport like the layout that I wanted to try out. For now, it's just about making money to actually pay for the stuff that we want to be doing. So we also did some beautifications. We also added some plants. Of course, I love plants. I love to add plants in this game. But also some simple stuff like making like couches, benches, making a seating area. We did all that type of stuff. So today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go and work on at least two things. At least I want to make a shop to make some more money. But this is going to be a shop that is probably going to stay in the airport for the long run. And I also wanted to make a not really a staff room, but a sort of a director room. It's sort of the board room, if you would say. So because I like to have a staff room for the normal staff, for the normal employees, and I want to have a board room, so for the CEO, CIO, and that kind of stuff, because they're just sitting around here now. And what I want is I want to have sort of a different room for them. Now, I've been looking at the airport, and we have of course a lot of space. We can even put on a new foundation to do that. But I think that it's actually really easy to just put the boardroom over here and put the shop over here, just because you can sort of go to the shop, buy some smaller things before you check in and go through security, and of course there's an option to have the staff over here, which is fairly close to the entrance, and I feel like this is a place where you can easily have a board staff room. So somewhere that is not really gonna impede with the passengers, using the airport. So that's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna go full speed ahead because I want to accumulate as much money as we can. Oh, by the way, we're also, and that's a very important part that I've tried to unlock early on, is the fact that we can get night flights, and it just unlocked, which is very, very good. We just unlocked it straight from the beginning of the video while I was talking, which is very good because that means we can have night flights, which means more money. I'm also going to take a look at the contracts because I want to use as many contracts as we can from the this one, from the mods that I've been using. So basically I want more airlines coming in, and we don't have them yet, so we have to wait for that. I think we don't have airlines. No, okay, so we have to wait for them. But I want to use as much airlines and shops and restaurant names and brands of the mods, which is of course the real life brands and stuff that we'll use. But enough talking, let's go to work, and let's say that we're going to start off with the shop, because if we start off with the shop we can actually make some more money. Now I want to leave some room for security over here for people to walk by and maybe even sit down here at some point. So I'm going to go like a good 6 tiles away, something like that. Go over here, and let's make it like about that far out, and we'll give it a 4 over here. So how long is this inside? It's 150. Okay, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna make it 160 just to make it a little bit easier. And what we'll do is the door is gonna be over here. That's not gonna be that's not gonna be symmetrical. Let's pause the game. This is gonna be symmetrical, I think. 60 and 60. Yeah, this is going to be symmetrical. So we can unpause, and we can build a door over here, a large door. It's going to be an easy shop, just a normal thing. Just a very, very simple shop. So let's make that into a shopping area, and then just wait for the contracts to come in. Whilst we're waiting for that, we're going to, of course, put all these off because I don't like those. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the same thing, about the same thing on this side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. Go up to this tile. And then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like this. And we will do just this. And we can use a smaller door on this one. And that should be the middle. And maybe at some point we can even use this space for something like toilets or something like that. Just a small room, maybe even just another small staff room, stuff like that can happen. We did the flooring, so we'll use this flooring. It's just the same as the normal staff room, but it's going to be fine for now. And this is going to be a shopping area, so what type of floor do we want in the shopping area? Let's go for this one. It's a little bit lighter than the rest, which should give a sort of a different feeling to the area, which is definitely what I want. So this is going to be finished. What we could do is we could go for a staff only area over here, and then we could set a staff room. And we're going to pause here because I want to clear this staff room of all types, and then I want to say you guys are allowed in here and the rest is not allowed in here. And the same thing we're going to do for here. We're going to clear all types and we're going to go with all the other ones. So, and that sometimes gives a little bit of a worry, but in this point, oh, they actually fixed that. So these guys are straight away, yeah, these guys are straight away going to the right room, which is awesome. Disable those ones and let's go work on the actual furniture. So we're gonna say I wanna, where's the staff? Staff, do we have staff? Yeah, staff. I wanna have some desks, of course. So you're gonna work 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna work out. Just giving them their desks, and in the middle of the desks should be, yeah, we should just put a plant probably. Just put a small plant. Which one? Let's go for this one. Put them in, and we also need a sort of a seating area where they can rest, because they can't rest in the normal staff room, so they need a staff area over here to rest. So let's give them some couches over here and over here and over here, over here, and let's give them a sort of a, yeah, let's give them a sort of a meeting table, so that they can sit down and discuss problems or whatever. And what we'll do is we will actually give them the sort of a luxurious chairs, because it's a boardroom, it's a board meeting, so that's gonna work out. Now we do some decorations, of course, because well, it's me and I want to do decorations. We're gonna do 2 more of these plants at the entrance. We want to have, I think we're going to go for the bigger ones here, just to make it a little bit more filled up there. And what we could do is we could actually, that might not be a bad idea. We're going to put plants behind them, which I know is going to look a little bit weird, but it sort of excludes these working areas from the normal seating area and sort of the meeting room area. We're going to take a look how it looks, and if it doesn't look right, we're going to change it up. So do you already have a contract ready? Probably you have. So we have Turner the Works, Gordon's Chemist, Boss, we have a lot of them. Okay, I'm not going to read them all out. I'm going to just slowly go through them so you guys can actually see which ones we have. And basically with this one, we want to pick the highest paying one, at least the highest star rating one, because those have paid the most. And that's basically what we're after right now, money. So how much can we get for this one? Can we get a 4? No, we can't get a 4. We can't get a 3. Well, maybe we can. Probably not. We can get a 2. I'm gonna go for a Swedish gift shop. Why not? Let's go for a Swedish gift shop. So we need 7 shop shelves and a cashier. That's probably very easy to manage. So shop counter. Let's put the shop counter straight ahead of the. Well, actually, let's do this. Straight in front of the door, and then we need some shelves. So we're gonna go for the medium-sized, lower quality. Well, do we want to have these? I mean, nah, I don't think we want these. Let's go for smaller shelves. So what's this? Pedestal shelf. This is a double shelf, right? I don't know. Let's just place them in and see what they look like. That's already 8, so that's already enough for our contract. So what we could do is, well, actually, let's just leave it like that. I think that's totally fine. Trash cans, no. But we're gonna get some plans, of course. We're gonna get some plans. I want a bigger ones, so that when you come in, you don't just go straight into the aisles. So you actually have that little bit of a gap to go through. That's gonna be totally fine, and we're gonna accept the Swedish gift shop, and we're gonna sign, and that is gonna be a nice little shop for us, which is gonna generate some money, which we definitely need. So this is still not built up yet because I paused the game. But builders are coming, and I'm definitely, I want to see how this stuff looks, because these are the type of rooms that are, you know, they are important to have in your airport, but not necessary. At least as the board staff room, the separate one, is not necessary. But I want to make it a little bit nicer, give staff feeling that it is a real airport, because I don't believe that in the real airport the board is actually sitting with the ramp agents and stuff like that. And it's not efficient too, because the board needs to be sort of central in the airport, I think, and the ramp agents should be close to the stands and stuff like that, which we don't have right now. We don't have a staff room over here, but this is all going to be changed. So, we're making money. That's a good sign. Let's actually see, do we have any... What we could do is also go for the fuel research and make a little bit more money for fuel. That would be a very good thing to do. Speaking of that, let's just go for it. And let's just, we have maple, well, we want more than that. But we're gonna unlock the fuel systems. Those are 50,000, sorry. We can definitely do that. And this is the one for general aviation aircraft. This is the one for commercial aircraft, so we need to do this one. That costs 100,000 bucks. That's quite a bit. But we can definitely pay for it, and we are making money, so it's just going to take us a little bit of a longer time to get the money to get to the point where we can actually start building massive foundations and stuff like that. But on the other side, if we do this now, we can do the fuel research, we can build that up, and then we will add extra money to all of these flights coming in, because basically the most of them will actually refuel here, and that actually can pay you a lot of money. So that's a good thing. This is all working fine and splendid, I think. I like this little staff room in here. I think it's very efficient to have it over here, especially if you have airport staff in here. At some point we will probably make sure that the ramp agents and stuff don't go here, and make a staff room over here somewhere closer to the actual working places of the ramp agents. Oh, and this is done. It actually looks like they're in a sort of a meeting, which is very, very nice. I like that idea. People working on their desks. I like that idea. I like the fact that it sort of looks a little bit more real. That didn't really look realistic. Them standing up and just sitting down in their seat. But still, I like this idea, and I like the fact that sort of the plans sort of separate these working areas from the sort of the central room. So yeah, I like that one. And the shop, yeah, the shop is just a simple one. What are you doing? Why are you standing on that? Oh, because the shop counter is the wrong way around. That's not good. Let's get rid of it and let's place a new one. Could you please hurry up? Where's my building staff? There they come. Get rid of it and do this. That should work out then, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, well that was a mistake from my part, but it's fixed already, so... What's wrong with this? Contract is still active. Okay, so we are making a little bit of money. Basically what I want to be doing is now making money and beautifying the area that we know we're not going to change much in until the point that we have a lot of money and we can actually start building these stands, the medium stands, but also a new runway. We need to improve our runway to actually get medium flights. And of course we need to get to the point that we can actually start building the castle build, which if you don't know what that is, then make sure to watch the first episode of this series. That's basically what we're going to try and do, and see if we can actually like it, and then we can always change it up, of course. So, we have another email. Is this our, yeah, this is our tank service done. So, let's take a look at what we can do with that. if we put this in small jet A1 fuel depots, okay, so now it's actually changed based on the actual flights that you need to have. Or not. No, it's not. It's just this one is bigger than the other one. Okay, we're gonna go for a bigger one straight away. And where are we gonna place this? That's the question for now. Let's start with our service road. Let's start with our service road. Because we sort of have to know where we're going with this. Let's, well, since we can't delete this little point, we might as well just use it like this and start working on the service road over here. Where is the service road? Service road. And I want to use the concrete one because that's just basically, you can immediately see that this one is different than the other one. That's why I want to do that. So let's go too wide. Let's go up here, something like that, and we will figure it out after that. So the other thing I want to do is I probably want to, where is it? What's this? Concrete tile. We can go asphalt or we can go concrete tiles. Let's do concrete tiles and let's make sure that this is all concrete up. Because that just looks better. It's not necessary, but it just looks a little bit better for my taste to do that. We don't have a lot of workers, but this should be done at the end of this episode. Yeah, definitely. Why are you? Do we need to reactivate your contract? No. Okay, that's good. Because I changed it up, but now it's working. So these little areas might at some point become. These little areas might at some point become toilets. I don't know if we are going to do that. Maybe there is a better... Well, we could also make a little seating area over here. That might be a better idea. Just make a little seating area. Yeah, let's do that. So, I'm not searching for anything. I just wanted to rotate them. Yeah, thank you. Let's do this, and on the other side, let's do the same thing. And let's do the same thing over here, and let's do the same thing over here, just for people to sit on. We could do some trash cans, but I feel like there's trash cans over here, and we're probably gonna have the same on that side. So I don't think we need trash cans. So basically, I want to fill up these empty spots in the middle by just putting in some plants. Of course. You know, it isn't an airport, an Hipbone airport, if we don't use plants. That's basically the rule here. That's going to be set up. How far are we along this side? So the service road is done. The concrete tiles are done. This already looks a little bit better, in my opinion. Just because you can now actually see the parking spots and stuff like that. It just looks nicer to my eyes. So service road, what are we going to do with that? The idea is probably to have... Where do we want to have our jet A1 fuel? We need a vehicle depot and we need... Well, let's just start working on that. What if we put the vehicle depot right about here? Because that can be hooked up to the road over here. We can just put a road down. Let's do like this. Do that. And what we could do now is we could probably place the air fuel or this one right next to it. That should work out. And we have the service road, which we can then put like this, and then we remove this. Whoops, we remove this bit. That should work out. We can start working on that in the meantime to actually make a little bit more money. And these guys are just coming in. Let's actually see. The schedule is getting pretty full, which is good. Basically, that's what I wanted. And if we go to economy and go to contracts, no new modded airlines coming in. So I don't know if they're probably... The modded airlines are probably more focused on the medium flights instead of the small flights. But I do not actually know that to be you know, I don't want to say that and then it actually is not true. Let's do this. Make sure that we have that nice little sort of underground in there. that concrete feeling. And that's basically it. Once this finished, which it is, we can probably get some more contracts. So let's go into the fuel contracts. Do we have some fuel? Yeah, we do have. Okay, we do have a lot of fuel contracts. Let's just wait a little bit for them to cycle up, to show up, and let's see what we can get. So there's a lot of them. That's the only thing with mods. If I'm using 2 mods for companies, and that's the only thing now. We have a shit ton of things already, and it's only going to become more, as you can see. But yeah, we want, of course, a 4-star one, because that's just the best deal for now. This is one from the main game, so we're not going to use that one. Fuel and Go is the same thing. Aircraft fueling supplies limited. That is probably the one I want to use. Or Q8 Aviation. That's also pretty fun to use. SEMA Petroleum, Luke Oil. I'm going to go for Q8 Aviation. Kuwait Petroleum International. Sure, we're going to sign that one. We're going to go with that, and they will start delivering our stuff. Now, we also need to go to procurement, because we now need... let's go for one of these. That should be enough. We do have that one. Do we want something else that's over here? At some point, of course, we will want to have all the stuff that's over here. But for now, we can actually order one of these service cars. That's probably a handy thing to have at some point. So let's just order them whilst we're doing that. And yeah, this is actually... There's the fuel car, so we're going to be refueled, which is a very good thing. Once this is refueled, we can actually... He's actually having a siren, sort of a... Ah, cool. That's new, I think. No, that's very cool. So now that we have all that, we can actually start working on the actual refueling process. But we're only going to make sure that we do that once we have a full fuel truck loaded in, and... It seems that he has loaded up, so we can actually start using that. So operations, let's allow Jet A1 refueling service. And that should give us some more money over here. When is the next flight coming in? Right now, right about now. Oh, he's already landed, so you will go here. Do you want to refuel? You do want to refuel. So, and it's working. Awesome. So that's going to give us some more money, which is amazing to see. And that is also going to be the end of this episode. What we've done today is making more money, beautifying some stuff, and of course making it a little bit more efficient with the boardroom over here, but also a little bit more beautiful. And of course, this is a shop that we can leave here for the rest of the series, because this is probably a place I'm going to use for a shop anyway. So yeah, we did some beautification, we did some more money making today, and of course, I hope you guys still like the episode. I hope you guys sort of like the idea where we're headed to. I am excited to do this stuff, but we first need to make money and make it efficient enough to actually do that stuff. I hope you guys don't mind that. And of course, if you like the series, then leave a like and or a comment. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe to not miss a single episode. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.